Max level, because why not? Alright, let's start the second class trial. Who killed the ultimate tennis player? Class trial 2 is now in session.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
Even did up a memorial for Monokid.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy.
The idea of being forced into a killing game against your will, and then being killed for not killing someone. That's seriously how this community became.
Also, refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone.
I don't care who it is, as long as I don't care who it is. You'll survive as long as it's right. You'll have at least a 50% chance of surviving if you at least vote for someone.
Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway.
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is. It's
Himiko?
Let's combine our powers and work together, everyone.
the person who's most suspicious is...
Now open your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit.
Tenga doesn't want to hear him, because he's going to say Himiko, so Tenga just doesn't want to hear what Kokichi has to say.
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Yeah! I'm in top form today.
Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you.
Degenerate male.
Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E.
I have no idea what...
seems suspicious.
And then Angie just spills it. And here I thought Angie and Himiko were good friends.
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko?
What's the SE thing about?
Aren't you her friend?
Probably a dirty joke I'm not understanding.
I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me. He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive. You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
Okay, so now I know this Atua is also an asshole.
Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me. I'll protect Himiko! But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show. His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only
Why Spooky look pissed?
Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick.
Kaede.
It was magic.
The first trial where we actually play as Shuichi.
It's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession.
Angie really is not helping.
Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma. But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
Are you sure? The water tank we saw in your lab points otherwise.
No, maybe it really was magic.
Please stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit. Stop picking on Himiko! A cute tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone. I get that you want to defend her. That might be a bit much.
As I expected, the others suspect Himiko, but I have my doubts. I can't let this case get derailed by misunderstandings. I'm the ultimate detective, so it's up to me. Non-stop debate. Kuma file 2 to stretch handcuffs to scratch him. Real last
blessed me with an epiphany.
Piranha tank and the water tank trick.
To pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
Not magic. Not a trick.
The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive.
Oh, was he? Wasn't it already said that he was dead? So I guess it's scratch handcuffs?
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
Correct? You shouldn't mock Atua.
No one cares.
Ryoma's body was eaten by the piranhas that fell into the tank. That's a fact. That doesn't mean it was the cause of death.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany.
Would it be the scratch?
The culprit used the underwater escape trick.
I guess we could try the water cups.
It's pouring out.
And he was eaten alive.
Nope, that wasn't it. However, Ryoma was chopped up by the piranhas, right? I think better evidence of that make me think otherwise. A mistake. I need to think it over again.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany.
Eaten
The
alive.
culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
Oh wait, no, it would have been the Monokuma file. What was I thinking?
And he was eaten alive.
There we go. He was dead before he got into the tank.
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. It was drowned.
Ooh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
You just want to act wild.
You lying little brat. Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male.
So what? Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
If that is the case, then when did he drown?
When did Ryoma drown? It was obviously... Speaking of when Ryoma drowned, during the shock the piranhas dropped before the show started.
That's it.
I guess if we're going back to his lab, there were scratches on the sink and on the
Ryoma was
cuffs.
already drowned before the show started. Agreed.
You're so creepy.
Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever.
Because he was already dead.
By that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
The ranks of the dead? You're still weird.
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
The truth was, I don't know how or if they ever tried to hide it, but before the show even started, if you looked right up the tank that Himiko was going in and you looked right up the piranha tank, you could kind of see a few flashes of what looked like his body in there. So I think you could have actually seen, I don't think it was completely hidden, but I feel like you could have actually seen bits of the body before it was even revealed.
Hidden? Where?
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank, and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body?
So it could have been someone who had a hand in setting up the show. Wasn't it like Kaito, Kurumi, Himiko herself, Angie? I know the four of them had a hand in setting up the show, but I believe there was someone else too.
Oh wait! Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
Guys, it's magic.
No, maybe it really was magic.
Again?
Shut up.
Like I had enough of you.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
Why is everyone
everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
I'm scarred.
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
Huh?
And we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick!
And she's like, I don't know either.
So, not real magic?
No, it was real magic.
Oh my god.
Magic.
What the heck is this?
No! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful!
I'm gonna put a spell on you.
Aren't incantations usually more, complicated than that?
Anyway, we first need to determine how Himiko performed the trick. If we can't figure that out, this case is going nowhere. Magic! Magic! Got handcuffs, square glass pane, crayon piranhas, go into his account in the water tank trick.
Himiko escaped the water tank.
Gotta look up go into his account again.
Maybe she just planned out and no one noticed.
Is it that simple?
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Probably. I agree.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
Or the wall,
The
probably
curtain
the
covering
tank.
the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
Oh, it does!
It must be real magic!
Where is it?
Yeah! Real escape magic!
Bullshit!
Maybe there were two Himikos.
It's like bullshit! Two Himikos. Maybe there's two Himikos?
One of them was Tsumugi in disguise.
No, she can't!
Hey, what costumes are disguises?
Such a pro. And remember the Cospox! Great, there was similar water tank in Himiko's lab. I remember my investigation, there was a trick to the
How
tank.
did Himiko escape?
And at least these are less vague than Danganronpa
Maybe she
2.
just planned out and no one.
On the stage.
The curtain covering the tank.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe it had a secret hatch.
I agree!
Yep. That little Maki face.
Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
See, so it did happen.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Yes.
Mind over strength!
Oh, and of course, Tanko comes in.
No! Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male. I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel!
Not burning steel? That sounds terrible. Bottle showdown begins. Square glass pane, the crayon piranha tank, the wet staircase,
The
and the water
side of the
tank.
tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that.
Why is this so sensitive?
And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Wait a second. Before you punch, what makes you so sure she didn't?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
Oh, believe me, there was. Or, not exactly, but there was water.
The whole trick would be ruined. With
There it
that
is.
out of the way, I'm gonna punch you.
Stop threatening to punch me. Shoot that if she opened the tank, water would come rushing out. Exactly why there's a second step to the trick. If I figure out why the hatch was in the exact spot, I'll know the answer.
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
Nope, that's not it. That wouldn't cause everything to be soaked in water. Well, you're wrong.
Oh
Because
Pretty sure it
if
was
she
the wet
escaped from a hatch
staircase.
in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water.
I'll cut through your words!
It's so sensitive during the rebuttal showdown.
There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water. the staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Inside?
Inside staircase? His body was in stairs?
No.
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us. It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
I guess that explains why there was water on the side of the staircase.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase. However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
Yep, the water that's on the side of the staircase.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
Ha-ha, bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed!
My God, Mew. Oh, yep, there it goes again.
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
Behold, the magnificent underwater escape!
The clothes were definitely not wet.
Of course. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
No, magic had nothing to do with why her clothes weren't wet. She never actually went to the water? Oh wait, Himiko never went to water in the first place. That's not what you said earlier. They think I'm a fraud. She changed her uniform?
That's it!
Well, that makes sense.
It's because she changed her uniform. The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
There you go. The redhead has been caught red-handed.
I see. She had a towel too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
Not how that works either.
Huh? Like a duck?
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Fine. You win. It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them.
Again with the magic.
My magic.
She's not gonna give up.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
Oh my God.
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for two people to fit in there.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there.
The two smallest ones.
Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank.
But it dropped from the tank.
At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs.
I don't know.
That way she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is?
Wouldn't you have heard something though?
I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
Did no one notice it fall from the tank?
Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
Again?
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees. Are you okay with that, Tenko?
Totally fine with that.
What?
I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything. I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die. So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
That's a true friend right there. Oh, they're both in the center now. File 2, Gonta's account, inside meet and greet, went staircase, Kokichi's
The
account.
only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
You sure that could have been
When
true?
Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs.
I guess I'm gonna try the inside meet and greet.
Switched places with her.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
I didn't do it, I swear. Ryoma's corpse wasn't in the staircase.
Fucking liar, my story is
Quit lying, you donkey-lipped con artist.
donkey-lipped.
She's not lying. She's not a con artist, and she doesn't have donkey lips.
Oh my god! Supposedly Himiko and Ryoma's placed in the water, but well, I'm forgetting an important point. During the match show, when 20, Gonta went up on top of the stage. No one was in the tank during that time. Gonta didn't notice Ryoma's in the tank until after the piranhas were released. So could it be Gonta's account? Like where it said no one saw it? So I guess we could try Gonta. Where's Kokichi's account? Kokichi left the... Oh no, this is during the insect meet and greet. Okay, so I guess we can try Gonta.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
That could be true. You sure?
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs.
Huh? Wrong side stairs.
Switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
I so worked up, Tanko.
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw.
That's wrong!
Because Gonta was already up there. So he would or would not have seen it first.
Someone did see inside the tank. It was Gonta. Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there. Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that's actually a great clue. Because
Now you can confirm
Ryoma's
that.
body was hidden inside the staircase. Himiko would have had to pull them out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means, if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point, for the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
You're gonna start with yours first? You got an entire choker around your neck. Where was Ryoma's body hidden? We need to pin that down. Clear that it was not inside the staircase, but where? It was in the piranha tank. We kept saying this over and over again. In the piranha tank, with staircase, water tank.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
Where indeed?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Cramp.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
Swing and a miss.
If there was a way to enter the tank from there,
Behind the
then
curtain.
it would be plausible.
Then maybe the body was in the tank all along. But we just couldn't see it.
Smoke and mirrors then, huh?
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
Go cameo.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
Oh, there it is.
But if the body and piranhas were separated,
Yes, they were. Is
then
that
it
possible?
wouldn't have been devoured, correct?
Correct. There was a square glass pane. Why was he not eaten by the piranhas, even though he was in the same tank? There's one piece of evidence the crime set might explain
Where
it.
were you?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
The piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas...
I agree.
Oh, where's my V stuff?
Kyo's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
Just as I thought. Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank. It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
That means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time.
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas? Gonta knew it!
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
That had to be Ryoma. Back right when the timer hit 0, the buzzer went off. And then... On the suspended tank swung open, murky water and shadowy shapes inside. Fell straight into the water tank Himiko was swimming in. Huh?
Now that Gonta think about it, Gonta made me see Ryoma's body.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
We already used evidence as we used the glass pane as evidence. We need to use it again.
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
How could you hide a body like that?
How was the Cobra able to conceal the body in the piranha tank? Hide the body. Are we just gonna say it's the glass pane again? Substance is shroud. Isn't glass see-through? My body has something see-through. Gonta doesn't get it.
Damn it!
How are they able to hide the body? The piranhas?
This is it! It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
I mean, I was still able to see part of it.
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
That there were more piranhas than usual. I noticed it right until the show started. I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were prepared.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased.
Was it the tank got smaller?
The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right?
Oh, they were all squished together.
The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because
Surprising they didn't eat each
it
other.
was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
The glass pane was hid in the piranha tank. It was really easy to detach that way. No wonder they used it as a divider.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
Kokiji!
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful. Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome!
This much evidence? It seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
Really?
Then there's Kokichi.
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
It only means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
Okay, but still, that's way better!
That's wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
You're the one that put her in this mess.
Apologize, Angie! You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now!
Such a child.
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
What a petty-ass god!
Damn.
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie. We should be mad at this fast trial, at this killing game.
Yes.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart!
Himiko's
Who is
better.
it anyway?
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed!
Damn.
I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze. Great, now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
And why are we back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of Tard school or something?
Damn.
Nuh-uh. Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Eh? What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand.
Poor pig.
So let me explain.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
You went with the dumb pig, but not the fact that he called you a whore?
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Kokichi brings up a valid point, somehow. There's only one time the culprit could have set up the scene. Only one time the culprit could have set up the scene. Before the show? Was it done before the show this morning? Nope, wrong! Said it this morning, someone would have caught them in the act. Damn, I'm already falling through. Yesterday during nighttime? Yesterday during nighttime? This is the wrong answer! Can't remember something at basic at school. Guys, you're useless.
I was wrong!
What? But you're allowed in the area.
That's it! It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Wait, how do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine.
Bitchlet.
I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Oh my god.
First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
If you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
What?
No,
She means the alarm!
The alarms in my
time
butthole?
passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
Yep.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday? Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
I'm sure we can narrow it down more if we consider the source of the information. Where the information came from? When Ryoma was killed. I can't imagine how that fits in timeline events linked to Ryoma's death.
I was wrong!
Oh my god. How does that not fit? Oh wait, the pool rules? Oh wait, those who witnessed Ryoma?
This is it!
Forgot that was a piece of
If
evidence
we
I
can
had.
find out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death. Hiromi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began,
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes? Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
So at least half of you have evidence, or alibis.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the four of us. Myself, Kaito, me, and also Maki.
Well,
You mean
Kirumi,
Kaito, Mew, and
you would
Maki.
tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Ah, beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful!
Alright, calm down, Korekio.
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time.
Oh. Huh?
But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym. I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
It's too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Fuck that noise!
But Mew, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
Think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is. Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious here?
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimony.
And Maki was alone, and wasn't Kaito helping set up the
I
performance?
was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches
Oh my
and
God.
goatees.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
Celebrity vibe?
Anyway, among those four, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
And those 4 are
I
suspicious.
apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole
Oh,
time!
we're already starting.
Wait, remember now. I do have an alibi.
The fact that you were naked at the courtyard, in the courtyard.
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
I'm not
No way
the
I'm the
culprit.
culprit!
Oh no, the mass paint debate is gonna start. That's what you're thinking, right? Well, you're exactly correct, buddy, but let me give you another tutorial first. Paint debate time around, we'll have loud voice dialogue. I have the silencer, so I wonder if that's how that's gonna work. When one of your opponents shouts their opinion in a loud voice, blocks out everyone's arguments. Even if you see a weak spot, you can't refute it. Oh no, what do I do then? That's what you're thinking, right? Luckily, it's just like white noise. Shut them up with the A button silencer. After that, all the arguments will be audible again. And you just shoot the truth bullet at the weak spot. You know the drill. Thank you for your understanding. Master Panic debate. Once the count Puro's Maki alone, witnessing Ryoma and Kokichi.
I was running away from Gonta!
Fine excuse, probably another lie.
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
5 minutes.
When I was running from
I even tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
Don't enter ladies' sanctuary.
Jumping Bell pervert!
Don't say embarrassed.
What's Maki's alibi?
Right before nighttime, I got tired.
Fine.
Fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you did not stay at the
No,
gym?
in my own room. Jeez.
Oh, so that kind of works. So I guess I can keep this thing up. No, I'd rather. I need to sort out everyone's statements like Kaede did. Calm down, focus on one at a time.
I was running away from Gonta.
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
When I was running from
I even tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
Until they left with Gonta.
What's Maki's alibi?
Right before nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you did not stay at the
No,
gym?
in my own room.
Staying at the gym. Our friend in the lab last night. She didn't know anything. Wait, what are the pieces of
Running
evidence?
away from Gonta.
What's his
What
account?
is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
Nope, just the water tank stuff. Something about
When I was running from
I even tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
school rules.
What's Maki's alibi?
But that could be the only one. School rules.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.?
Wait, you know, Kokichi's account! Because he was being chased.
Are you sure you did not stay at the gym?
No, because she was chasing Kokichi. She went out and started chasing Kokichi.
No, I think Kirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it.
Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kurumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. She just kept talking and finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around. A whole hour. Well, only the first half hour was a lecture, then we played tag for the other half.
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m. and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
Bitch.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Oh my god.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
It's like, I feel so sorry for you.
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes, transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, we wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
Probably.
That would be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
The only ones capable of that are the other three with no alibis.
Mio, Kaito, and Maki!
Wait, did she just say Mio? Hold up.
Mio, Kaito, and Maki!
Okay. I heard Mio.
You're including me too?
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious.
I don't think it's
See
you,
who it is
Kaito.
already.
Person can be eliminated, I suspect, according to Kokichi. So you're talking about the figure he saw. Yep, Mew. It's a pin who down who that would get back lies and Kokichi go into Mew's statements. According to what we know, the figure Kokichi saw must be.
That's it.
It was Mew. He saw Mew naked in the courtyard.
Kokichi,
Disturbing.
You're talking about Mew, right?
What? You?
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
She was outside in the courtyard.
Suck it, nerds!
Wait a sec. Since when does she have an alibi?
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kirumi was lecturing. Why can't I speak? Something odd. Saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It's too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit.
Girl walking around half naked.
Yeah, that can
Who
only
else
be
could it
Mew.
be? But the horny exhibitionist Mew.
Horny exhibitionist.
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right? That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear. Even me.
Why would you?
That'd be a whole different issue.
No kidding.
No, it's Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
I want to see Mew, but Gonta's face get red hot, so Gonta could no bring her. Your face got hot? You mean you were on her trail, right? No, she used her, what you call it, secret woman weapon, and then secret woman weapon. Well, I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eye for him.
Poor Gonta.
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew? Well, because,
She wants to show.
so
She wants to show off.
I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me. That's my story and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches. Anyway, I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta...
She was just letting it hang.
So Gonta ran away.
Well, when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it. I show my panties to the boys all the time.
Weirdo.
And I mean all the time.
How long is this photo gonna stay on my screen?
So you're welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next tug session.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
Yep, it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up.
Now for the people who don't have an alibi.
We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
Would we want to? Alibi for yesterday. That's neat. Alright, I guess it's gonna
That
be used.
leaves Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. But which one, I wonder? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's the culprit by it.
Hold up! Don't decide just yet!
Two prime suspects, Kaito and Maki. But something inside me doesn't want to accuse Kaito. I want to leave Kaito until he's proven guilty. I will trust him.
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit
No, we should do something more fun. And I have the perfect idea.
What? What?
We narrowed it down to 2 people, and one of those 2 is the culprit, right? Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier. So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
And what is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah? Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Yes, that is true.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Bitch!
Harder?
Have the 2 argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
And...
Huh?
That's not gonna help at all.
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings?
It keeps opening.
If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit!
Even I don't
If we
understand.
want to find the liar, I suggest that the 2 suspects argue against each other. No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives.
What's with you constantly closing?
First argument that's totally not boring but super fun! We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction. We'll scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true class trial works.
You really are a mastermind.
Right, Monokuma?
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know. That's why we need to take this seriously. Hot debate to smoke out the liar.
Smoke out the liar.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic
Demonic
is
pad.
this! Ta-da! Not just any cups pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma. When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
Wait, so some people had their correct Monaco pads?
So it wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is because one of these 2 had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
One of these 2 had it?
We had Kaito's.
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to. Take a guess, everyone! Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
Wait, if we had Kaito's, then that means... Does that mean Ryoma had Maki's then? Motive video that Ryoma had, was it Kaito's or Maki's? I should know the answer. Motive video that Ryoma had, was it Kaito's or Maki's?
That's it!
No one claimed to have Maki's and we had Kaito's.
It was Maki's motive video, right?
Oh, how did you ever guess? Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito.
Hit the nail right on the head.
Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because we only have my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to
We're
argue.
still doing this.
Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that? Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lives. Rip each other apart.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying
Quit
to...
screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
Maki isn't a culprit either!
What?
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
Hunch? Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right?
Yeah, and you're the one fooling around, Kokichi.
And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch.
Oh.
The Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
I like how it quoted the. It's the hunch from the Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
And that's saying something. I mean, it would be saying more something if it was harder to detail than Miu's antics.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No, he might actually be that stupid.
Oh my god.
An idiot. A two-a-duns idiot.
Hey, don't call me an idiot. Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit.
That's what damned idiot! That's what damns you!
There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
What? You believe in her? Like, based on what?
That's what damned idiot!
I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right? Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not.
Yeah, that's my back in his face.
The only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence?
Ugh.
Only baseless conjecture.
Pointless.
But I totally get where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in Himiko too.
Want to believe, huh? Yeah, I think I understand that.
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes.
Hey, Angie.
However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
He's an idiot after all.
Ugh.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe
Counter.
in people.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. It really hurts my feelings.
It's true. It's not what a class trial is about. You're supposed to think logically. You can't let your feelings get into it. It's absurdity. Total absurdity. But then again, that absurdity saved me before, right? I have to lie again? Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the believe you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that? What? Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in. If I can trust my logic, maybe I should trust Kaito's feelings too. Yeah, it'll work out in the end, so...
I'll believe in Maki as well.
What?
That's our Kaito, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaito to this crime either. I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspect.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
It's like Maki gets it too.
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough. Stop calling me an idiot.
Okay, I get it. I'm an
What are you
idiot.
trying to say, Maki? I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So I'll tell you.
Oh, tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
What? She was by herself.
At nighttime?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
That's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they have alibis for those times.
But now we can extend it to the nighttime.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
No, not the only suspects anymore.
Quit fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention it?
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has
Oh,
to
I think I
lie.
get it. So I have to lie this time, and I'm pretty sure the thing I have to lie on is when Maki is Maki's testimony that she was alone. What's that? A lie? Did Maki lie to us? Shoot, we don't have all the facts. But why would Maki say that now of all times? I trust her. I should believe her statement. Or should I? Intermission. But I feel like I know what's gonna happen here. Guess we're going into another back route. Again, I have no point in saving, but I'm still doing it. And Monica's gone. Seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the results. We'll be chosen to blacken. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Wait a second. The result voting time hasn't happened yet. Yes, it has. Don't you remember, Monosuke? No, it hasn't. You're the one who doesn't remember Monotaro. Ah, man, you're right. Silly me. I'm so forgetful. Wow, I didn't expect you to get so worked up over such a small lie. You guys are pretty gullible, huh?
Now then.
Why don't we let's just skip this trial and jump ahead to chapter 3? Wait a second, we don't know the culprit yet. Yeah, who killed Rantaro? That was chapter 1 in case I give me the forgetful. Mother has nothing to say. Ryoma, not Rantaro. Who killed Rantaro? That was chapter 1! We're in chapter 2 now, where cases who killed Ryoma.
Another shocking truth.
Yes, that Monotaro does not keep track of time.
Square one.
Ah, poor guy.
Square one?
What?
It's square one. They wouldn't have gotten eaten by the competition.
What?
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
What?
Wow! What does that mean?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument.
Like this one.
This one.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
You're one to talk.
True.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate.
We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video.
Wait, if that's the case, then that means Kaito had mine?
Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video? I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad yet.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If you went around asking at random, you might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Nope.
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video. It'd have to be someone who knew who had each pad. Someone who knew who had each pad? Would it be Kokichi? Maki? Who knows who had whose motive video? It's Kokichi?
It's you!
Oh, it is! I guess that makes sense.
That would be Kokichi.
Oh yeah, because he collected them! Cup pads, gotta catch them all. I even got the pads belongs to people who aren't here. I didn't think about that. It's good to now just remember the fact that before the insect meet and greet, he grabbed everybody's Cubs pads since he was going to force us all to watch each other's motive videos. Now everyone can watch their motive video! I didn't even think about that.
You saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
I forgot about that. All I just knew is that Kokichi's just some evil genius and he stole a pad. Forgot they stole a whole bunch of them.
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Isn't that something to know?
Oh, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
Maybe she isn't.
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When I asked him, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive videos? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
That's it.
Suspected? What for?
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. And it's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
Yep, that's how Maki goes.
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
I don't think that's sufficient.
Whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
He's the one that knows all this.
What now?
What
You
now?
never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Very.
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
How careless.
Just as I thought.
That's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party.
He wanted everyone to see their videos.
I just checked who had whose, so I could give them back to everyone after.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely. Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie? or not lying.
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things!
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during that time. I'm telling the truth.
Is it a lie or the truth? It's a turning point. It's what changed the fate of this case. I said I would believe in Kaito, and that means believing in Maki. And that means I have to do it. I need us all on the same page to change where this argument is going, just like Kaede did. Kaede did? Once again, to me, Maki alone. Yep, so I figured.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
There could be alibis for yesterday too.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did
I see
anyone see those two together?
Nobody saw them.
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
Alibis for
As
yesterday.
expected, Maki is lying to us.
Lie.
If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
Alibis for yesterday. Kiba and Kyo and Tsumugi and Tenko were forced to gather in the Ultimate Entomologist Lab at 8 p.m. to 11. My men Himiko and Angie joined as well. Kokichi was in the Ultimate... No. Jimmy too. I say two of them met. Now, that's too obvious a lie. Convince them that Maki met up with someone.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
Oh, I guess my alibi for yesterday.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that...
Damn it. Damn, does that mean Maki met?
Oh no!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
I guess we're going with Maki
What a
alone.
load of crap!
So it might be just like I said.
Prove that this meeting...
There it is.
I only feel the truth.
And I lost health because of a white noise.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh, please explain.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh? Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now. We don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
We just know that she wasn't alone.
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner.
So I knew it was exactly like I said. The exact lie we had to make on Maki being alone.
But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
Nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have chatted. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face?
She's despaired now.
That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too.
Is this gonna be another split opinion?
Believe shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
That face.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started.
What a pain, of course. Of course, her line was gonna come back after all. Oh, there it is. Because I know you could shift the camera for no reason.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning.
That's not possible. Nico and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
No, it was stuffed in the piranha tank.
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
And when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Maki was with Ryoma around nighttime, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. Or around midnight. And if it couldn't have been the morning after, that leaves...
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Oh, but wait, I get it. Remember, the markings weren't just on the gym window, but they were also on the window of Ryoma's lab. So it's not like they had to go through the gym through the normal way.
Dick cheese?
That's worse than being called an idiot.
Because by morning we were already at the gym.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
Wonder why.
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't know baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved.
Yep, here we go.
Morning.
Calm down, everyone. Gonta sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments.
Yep.
Disagreement? What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again? Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds! Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
Yes. Sounds like our opinions are split on this matter. But if we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All I have to do is show them and make them accept it. If I can't get them to see the truth now, my lie would have been for nothing. I won't fail. I have to be a little quicker on this because I'm on the hard difficulty. When was the body put in the piranha tank? Next morning? During nighttime?
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement? I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit? Himiko!
We were right in
I must
front
miss
of the
that.
door. There's no way we could have missed them. Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito, rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place? Tempo!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Crouch bind. This is our answer.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open. The whole investigation.
Yes, and the markings too.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window,
And exactly
the window
make
is
it.
far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Oh my god.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know! They used the ladder in the gym! You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right?
Only because it was on the tank. It wouldn't reach it otherwise.
The culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
No, I don't think that method is possible because ladder couldn't have been used in the crime. I can prove it. It doesn't actually reach the window. It was on the tank, so that's why I was able to reach
The
it.
only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Then Gonta used his hard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The body could
Just
not have been
volleyball.
thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible!
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
You had enough of being called an idiot. Don't make us call you an idiot again. Not like you know
Do you
either.
have the answer then?
But of course.
But of course.
Tell him, Shuichi. Blow them all away with the truth.
I thought you had the answer.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Oh, the wire. The wire. The wire, the gloves.
Seriously?
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty. Thieves just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi.
I know. I have to do something, but...
I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Damn it. Am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it.
It'd be easier to figure out if we knew how it was done.
We found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Ah, of course. The drowning.
Killed?
But how was he
More
killed?
efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead.
Because we already know, or we can already deduce that he was probably killed in his lab. What with the scratches on both his cuffs and the sink itself.
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found. When we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene will definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? Huh. That's strange.
Shut the fuck up.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Probably.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
That's important to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of school.
What?
Himikawa under the bridge?
Himikawa? If we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, it's much too soon to quit. The trial's only just begun.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Leave me alone. We found a piranha tank by circus, black piece of fabric, and the pool.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
I'm gonna just make
Was it in
gestures.
the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when we got attacked.
It's all that blocks though.
But the cause of death was drowning.
I see.
There is nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Filthy. A toilet?
Drowning toilets? Impossible.
Bullshit, I couldn't do it.
Consider places where water is stored.
Like a
The
sink.
only place that fits is the pool. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Well, it must be the pool then.
No, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Jeez, why is he always at the toilet?
Sal.
Oh wait, if he was killed at nighttime. It's so difficult to watch. His death is certainly. Ryoma drowned in water. Pool seems like the obvious answer, but I have my doubts. Because if it was at nighttime, then there's no way he could have been in the pool. Even though, again, rules probably don't apply to corpses.
Death was drowning. There's
Doesn't
nothing in his room that could collect
Just the
enough
fact
water.
that somebody had to have thrown him in
He's
there.
got a toilet, doesn't he?
Really? Filthy.
Drowning toilets? Impossible.
Bullshit, I could do it.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool.
Really? Oh, because I hit.
There's no other way.
Real magic? No, it's the toilet, damn it! It caught her, Sal. But yes, I know it was. It got bounced off by white noise. Fucking thing. All this filthy bullshit. There's no way that would work, because if he was killed at nighttime, then the pool would be off access. The pool area, yeah, but the pool itself, it's also too low, so there's no way that could have happened either.
Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
A dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
The pool is so low, so a living person would have to step in if they were gonna drown him. Because they weren't just throw his spot.
I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying.
And the only reason I'm saying that was because if he were to drown, if the pool would be where he drowned, then obviously someone fished out his body and threw it into the tank. And since the pool is so low, that would kind of be impossible without the living person, the culprit, stepping in. So there's no way that would have been possible.
In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
What? What's going on?
Do I realize how much you really mean to me?
What?
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
I don't watch sports. God damn. This was 2017 too.
We can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
I don't watch sports though, so I don't really know what's going on there.
Killed if not pool. Is there other place where water can be stored?
Where was Ryoma killed? I know some kind of clue. The scratches? Where's the sink? Because he had the scratch on his handcuffs too.
This is it!
If he drowned, but not in the pool.
The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
Yes,
And
Maki.
I believe those scratches were caused by...
The cuffs.
This is it!
Which also had scratch marks on them.
The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
And that something was probably the sink. No, more than likely the sink.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
He was killed inside his lab.
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
Yep.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
Probably the most brutal death in Danganronpa.
Ryoma and drowned him in his lab sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
He must have been pretty yummy.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the
God.
just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not the bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
Sometimes you wonder if Kokichi actually tries to help in these trials.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed.
What?
Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
What?
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
What the hell is going on?
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
We kind of talked about that already.
But how did the culprit carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the third floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
What shortcut between Ryoma's lab and the gym did the culprit use? The window?
There!
My cursor is already on the window.
The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab.
Because it doesn't point toward the actual outside. it pointed towards the pool area.
And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Yeah, but who did it?
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the pool side, even if one used the ladder.
Yeah, but it's not too high if you were to go through the lab window, because I think the lab is actually higher.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
And then we don't see Tanko for a while, and all of a sudden out in the mountains.
We keep hitting
artificial
dead ends,
mountains.
since we don't know how the body was
trapped
thrown
here.
into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. Determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found. Figure out how to get from the third floor window to the gym. Alright then, I have to analyze the possible methods to find the most likely. When you have to deduce how things are connected, Psych Taxi will start up. Okay, A to accelerate. You have to do... The objective is supposed to gather the letter cubes lying around to form the question. Use A button to accelerate and the left stick to move left and right. Picking up the letter cubes floating around, you complete the question. Once you complete the question, you head toward the escort that has the correct answer. If the right answer, they'll get into your car. If it's the wrong answer, something bad happens. So there will be other cars on the road. If those, you will take focus energy damage. If it's dangerous, use RB to concentrate, stay calm, and avoid them. Please drive safely. Enjoy the ride. Please respond at your earliest convenience. What? Finally, we get this. It was in the demo, but now we finally get more of it. We form the question. So, like in a demo, we form the question, then hit the escort that has the correct answer. The body was brought from where? Ryoma's lab. Let's hit something. Lab window. Next question. The body was brought to the gym from where? The lab. It's the cars put back in the proper position. Gym window. Next question. This should probably be the last question. Is this question gonna be like, how did it happen? Oh, it's a car. I almost ran into it. Fucking GTA shit. Card secure. How's it move from the classroom window to the gym window? From window to window. The windows were connected somehow. No kidding! The windows connect! It's like, it connects! Yeah, something connected the windows.
His body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
That'd be one hell of a throw if Gonta didn't do it.
I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
What?
That could be evident by the scratches that are on the windows.
With this equipment, we can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows. I believe it was found near the body. The rope?
There!
I figured it would have been the net
The
rope
found
in
behind the gym stage.
Ryoma's lab.
Used to connect
Since
the windows.
since it looks stronger.
There was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Actor can reveal.
Oh my days.
What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Actor knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length.
Oh, there it is.
As for the distance between the windows,
Would the 50 feet rope
according to
have
the
worked?
sign of the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet,
And now for the rest of the area.
and the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet.
Okay, so the 50-foot window, the 50-foot rope that found in
Altogether,
Ryoma's
the sum
lab.
total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
So would the rope in Ryoma's lab have worked or not?
Pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Shut up.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Oh, the other. Okay, there we go. The cable rope that was in Ryoma's lab.
Another rope. There was only one though.
Nope.
Oh, then it's impossible.
Impossible.
Sorry.
No, I'm sure there was another rope, or at least something that could be used as a rope. Where's the cable? Tennis net cable.
This is it!
Okay.
The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
50 feet.
About 50 feet or so. But how did they use it?
Okay, so
Gonta has deductions.
first, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
You make it sound so simple, but is it?
That's amazing, Gonta! You're so knowledgeable!
It's nothing. Gonta use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
So I know how the
They
rope
did
works.
connect the windows with the rope. They can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it!
Oh my god. You stop listening.
Once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration.
Perspiration. Isn't that sweating? So it's what? So I guess it's more work than. So I guess inspiration just leads to a lot of work. I'm pretty sure that's what that's supposed to mean. Perspiration is sweating. So a little bit of genius goes a long way.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan.
Oh my god.
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Is she making a Tarzan scream? Yeah, she's making a scream!
But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Not just a rope.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. We wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands.
I mean, yeah, if the glass pane, like what Himiko said, the glass pane was the actual lid, they obviously would have had to do that because they would have had to move the lid as well.
But is there really a way to do that?
It's like an inflation sound right there.
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
Oh my god. You're confusing me! You were definitely onto something. Should the culprit need to place the body directly in the piranha tank? If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have only had one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully. Meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. Problem is, how did they get near it? All that we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the bodies and were close to the window themselves. To make that work, they had to have used something else. But that would be, what could they have done?
Alright, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
You mean the stage where Himiko did her trick?
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial.
Do you have a plan?
It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Except the culprit, of course.
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
It seems Shuichi has gained more confidence. Okay, I can do this. I will solve the mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. This is not... No, I'm the main event now. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think. Come on, think. Damn it. Fashion to move between the windows. R. And O. I didn't do that. Nope. Okay, it's a rope. But what else could it be? Rope what? What? Rope W. Ropeway? I have never heard of anything like that. Or at least nothing called a ropeway. I have never heard of ropeway. But is that...
That's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
Never heard of a ropeway.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that? Wow, you got brain damage or something?
Drain damage?
You need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
No, there definitely was. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. Seems we have to deduce an image. Mine will appear. Well, the objective is to dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the left stick to move the cursor and erase the pieces with the A button. These will be erased when two or more of the same color connect. Adjacent pieces will then change color by the following order: white, pink, yellow, white. Do it right, you can remove all the pieces from the object. Trick to predict how the adjacent piece will change. All you can select object as the answer. Hit the wrong object, your flutes get take damage. Just one piece left, you can press the A button repeatedly to break it. For a time penalty, so don't just mash. It's kind of like, trust me, you'll get it as you play. Thank you for your understanding. So what was the question? What the culprit used to ride across the ropeway? Wasn't there like an inner tube? That's not it. Or is it? I'm gonna just go ahead and do most of it. That a bed? What? I thought I had usability connected. Do I not have usability connected?
I see it!
I could have sworn I connected her ability.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
Whatever, I'll definitely have it connected to the next trial. Because I'm going to be doing this again.
Remember the inner
to get
tube we
everything done.
found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes in the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
Well, I just saw it.
Place their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay.
Because it was a body.
Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, shit!
Looks like Manosuke let it slip.
You didn't put your foot in your mouth.
His foot? Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Oh.
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
It really isn't a joke.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
You're gonna die!
Uncle, Daddy's mad at you now.
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes.
Why is Monodam the one who sounds the most robotic?
I want us all to get along.
Like friends.
Monodam's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
Cash money.
Culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
That's how we found it, where we found it.
The rope was thrown from the window. That's why we found it there.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered. But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
It dropped.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
And they had nothing to retrieve it.
Why did the culprit
Could have used like a pool. Could use a pole. Since the culprit left the pool, it's obvious. Water. There was no time. It was nighttime. They didn't notice it. It was nighttime.
That's it!
They couldn't go into the pool.
Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime. But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low.
Yep.
Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope,
they wouldn't have a way to retrieve it.
The steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
I can see why this looked different. Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them. Huh! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur!
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Though I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
No, respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial to solving this case. We're so close. We're just one step away from the truth.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
Who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event.
Now that should we do
The
some
sidekick
man.
here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
He doesn't actually know.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
Yeah, I have a good idea of who the culprit is.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
Does this have to do with the gloves that we found?
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes.
Just don't make a lot
Use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Yeah, I need to believe in my detective work. Full setup would have paid to the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows the list of suspects. So, if you don't remember, yes, I know I could go the easy way because I know who it is. Remember, what we also found at the scene was some glove fabric, some rubber. So the only person that wears gloves here is you, Kurumi Tojo.
It has to be you.
You're the only one that wears gloves here, and we found pieces of glove in the pool.
I still have to confirm, but Kirumi is the prime suspect.
And not only that, she was the one who was surrounding the pool area, the gym, and Ryoma's lab.
What?
Mom?
Kirumi?
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
And she's also the only one that wears gloves. If you remember that we found pieces of a rubber glove in the pool.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first. Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me.
You just said you don't care if they did.
If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision?
Yes.
I will refute your accusation.
Not only that, she's not showing her other hand either. She's not showing the other side of her other hand. Because that's the piece of the fabric that fell off. Let me guess. Yeah, this is gonna be. Nope. No.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
Suspicious. Going to not believe that. Really, that's a lie.
Committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
Yeah, give us an alibi.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have
A
evidence.
lot of us have it. Go for the alibis for yesterday.
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
She does have the skill.
That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin, has a nice body.
So am I.
She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Will it be the alibis for yesterday? Which one the implicator stuff? My logic has to be airtight. The story summarize. Stay calm and find it.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
Oh, the insect meet and greet. Because the alibis for yesterday, she would have one.
And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most people have.
Really, that's not it. Sure, I have no alibi for nighttime, but others don't have alibis either. It's too shallow. So there was the alibis for nighttime then.
I, of course, am
Damn
not
it.
the culprit.
Insect meet and greet would have worked because she doesn't have an alibi for that time.
Nighttime. I believe most people have.
It's not it either.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
Is it?
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us can.
Probably isn't this then.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
She would be.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin, has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Okay, so my logic has to be airtight. I think I found something. So was alibis for yesterday, so it is have to do with alibis for yesterday.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
Not by anyone.
The crime was committed at night.
Not just by anyone.
An alibi for nighttime? I do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
That is not
Who would
correct.
fall for such nonsense? A trick or ride and profit? That couldn't be.
Wrong!
Nope. Kagumi Tojo has been cornered.
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
While tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
It's enough to commit what
Not
she needs
enough
to do.
time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion.
Of course you would fight back. Keep trying, Chickadee.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
Nihilism? Mark the window.
If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
Come on, Kumi, I expect nothing less. And I won't back
If
down.
it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept how the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart. If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
There we go.
What do you mean
It
by
takes so long.
the crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Are you sure about that?
It is just a guess.
2 windows are marked.
Assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
Conclusion, we reached together. It's not just a guess. I have evidence on my
I
side.
am
I'll show.
referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to
There we go.
I'll cut through your words!
Yeah, fuck you.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Oh.
Hey!
A flash of Kokichi.
Is Kirumi quiet because that's what happened?
Answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone!
For everyone?
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. If I refuse to surrender, they won't forgive me if I do!
Where is this is coming from? This plot seems genuine. So what did she mean by everyone? Is she doing this for all our sakes? Am I wrong? Is Kurumi innocent? No, I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Kaito?
I've just got a weird feeling about this.
Doing so
When
bad.
you said everyone, felt like you weren't talking about us. Felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Oh.
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Doubt it.
Really? Do you swear to a tour?
Yes, really. So please believe me. I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to!
Kirumi!
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
How rude.
How quaint.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct?
Nope.
But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof.
Don't worry, we got more where that
It is
came
still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. To me, I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit? But there is no evidence to indicate that I am—
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the rope weight was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body to the makeshift rope weight, then the final clue falls into place.
Or rather, falls into the pool.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
Yes, and this is why we have to damn you.
Because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm gonna present everyone the proof, the evidence that proves she's guilty. Now, where is it? Some fabric that had fallen into place.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle, because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Why are you so panicky?
Why are you becoming increasingly erratic? There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Finding out how the black fabric fits into this is the key to everything. I'll make it all clear now. Argument armament starts now.
You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth?
Yeah.
In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake! Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die!
Forgot about that.
In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake! Because of your self-righteous truth, I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. What does that piece of trash prove?
Rumi's gloves.
It ends here.
The rubber came from your gloves. Oh god. That's one hell of a defeat.
The piece of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't bare-handed.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi.
Same logic I used.
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. You can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Oh, she must have changed
Well,
gloves.
Kurumi, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kurumi, what's wrong?
She's been cornered. The end. I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. Because it means that someone has to be sacrificed. But Kaede was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. Faced the truth and doubted it. And kept thinking and kept going. This is where it led me. And I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
Closing argument. Wait, it's up here? Evidence made of metal. The piranhas didn't eat. Wait, this. Rubber inner tube. The handcuffed victim. Which chooses a partition in the piranha tank. Wait, I didn't check this one. Thin and long, I am the culprit took from the gym. There we go. Where in the gym was the rope tied? Before the murder, what was put on the victim's wrists? I actually almost put that somewhere else. It was taken from the pool. Rubber inner tube. It was used to transport the body on the ropeway. Hitting the brakes were tougher than expected. Front tank lid was used to the partition. Where was the body carried to? Let's go back to this. I want to see what other ones we can solve now. Evidence made of metal, promising. What was used to partition in the piranha tank? Lid. Metal handcuffs. We're in the gym with the rope tied. What was used to transfer the body on the ropeway? Let's go here. Nope. I'd rather wait to solve that one. What was the body carried to? Swimming the tank. There. Okay, here we go. The body of the ropeway. What was the body carried to? Swimming the tank. What was used to transfer the body on the ropeway? This has to be this. Okay. Lastly, the hanged inner tube.
This is the truth of the case! The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape.
Explain why we're going backwards.
When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him.
It's so bad, this trial. Not too bad.
Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted.
That means after this, I guess we'll go ahead and do Kurumi's free time.
culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night, around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym. And used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window.
Her gloves are still visible.
Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key to the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder.
And he couldn't use his trick because she came up behind him.
First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water.
Wouldn't her gloves not really get very wet either way? Like, she made sure not to have them on so they don't get wet, but still. Rubber.
From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope.
A single two-part rope.
After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. The height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves.
Piece of the fabric.
But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime.
Kurumi Tojo.
And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kurumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
These spam people are so calm. But yes, Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate maid, killed Ryoma.
Kurumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. To end like this.
Does that mean you admit it?
Kurumi, why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic.
Pointed right towards her.
But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
Jeez, Kokichi.
So, it's decided.
This was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
You don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
Right. No need to worry.
I am Monode.
Hi, Monodon. You're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Time for the next character select. My fighter is Kurumi Tojo. Also, why is there a bunch of cheese behind her? Does she serve mice as well? Is she fucking Cinderella? I don't mean is she fucking Cinderella. I meant, is she supposed to be acting like Cinderella? Not the whole 1, 2, 1, 2. And she voted for me, dumb bitch.
Who'll be chosen as the black?
I mean, that could have been Kokichi too, but I'm pretty sure it was Kurumi.
Right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
mana coins that are left. I don't expect to get many mana coins from this. Class trial is over. I did terrible. I still got an A for it. The way this game rates is very weird. But I did figure out where the background was too. I believe it's where we have to do the final piece of evidence that proves Kurumi as the culprit. The one where we have to show her that just about everyone has an alibi. So I'll show that off at the end of the video like I did last time. Anyways, what do we got? Yep, the rating is still weird. I was doing this on mean difficulty, and now it says I'm doing on normal. I think sometimes the difficulty gets out of whack, but the bonuses are still corrected. That's still good. Full points for it. I'll definitely be doing this a few more times though to get everything else done. Anyways, back to the show.
Oh my!
The heaven of almost hell. Oh my, you have voted correctly! What an unexpected and unpredictable outcome! Look, if you look at the top right, I am max level. I shit you not, I spent hours doing this just to make sure I got the max level. Use all the abilities I can. The black who killed Ryoma Hoshi is Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate maid! Yay! Bravo! Bravo! Phew, thank goodness we managed to get to the class trial. Yeah, no thanks to you, Kokiji. There's nothing good about this at all! Why? Why'd it have to be Kurumi?
Yeah.
Truly, this result was unexpected.
Wait!
How can you be so calm about it?
No way.
Goten can believe it. Kurumi was so helpful for everyone. Same Kurumi is also a culprit?
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, how long have you been lying to us?
The truth
Is that why you took such good care of us so you could deceive everyone? You mean she's not my mom?
Hey!
She was never your fucking mom!
Damn it.
Hey Kurumi, tell me, why? Always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone? Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forest we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I'll never forgive humans.
No way!
Is that really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice.
Shut up!
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Enough with the commentary already. Alright, I'll shut up. Can I speak now? I'm commentating after all. Well, Kurumi, were your feelings towards towards us simply another falsehood?
How?
No, it can't be. Say it ain't so. That was just another lie too.
No.
I don't think so. I still believe Kurumi cares about us.
What?
And how would you know? Can't say for certain, but I can sense that this child has been agonizing for her. Can't say for certain. This is what the detective would say. Kurumi, are you upset because of the people important to you? You mean like from the motive video? So Kurumi watched hers after all. Earlier, Kurumi mentioned that she had accepted a request. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her motive video.
What's wrong?
Do you have nothing to say for yourself?
I do not agree.
No, that's not it. I'm just lost. So if I tell you why I did it, you'll regret what you've just done. Regret? Spit out already, otherwise we can't accept this outcome.
Please!
Please, Kurumi, tell us! I care about you a lot, and I know the others care about you too. So please.
Understood.
Very well then, if you're all so desperate to know,
Take that request.
I'll consider this a final request and tell you everything. No more lies then? You better just tell us the truth. Please and thank you.
Yes,
Yes, I understand.
that is correct.
Your reasoning is exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my motive video. As I thought, you did indeed watch your video. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? Alright, fess up! Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you.
What are you saying?
Why would the one raising their hand need to close their eyes?
May I?
That won't be necessary. I did not trade my motive video with anyone. If you didn't trade with anyone, how'd you see your motive video? Perhaps Kurumi received her own motive video.
Huh?
You mean she had her own motive video from the start?
Yes.
Correct. No one had my motive video, but me, the video's intended recipient. I have no idea why.
The fuck's going
Stop
on?
laughing, Monokuma! What the hell's going on? You know, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while. What's up with videos being switched? What does that mean exactly? Yeah, don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the motive videos. No, I didn't! Huh? Oh, wasn't I supposed to ask that? Did you guys screw up again? Not supposed to.
Dumbass!
It's all Monofanny's fault. She puts them out without checking the names. But I didn't know, Monotaro. I should have checked the names too. Wait a minute, I didn't remember passing out any videos. It was my fault.
Yeah?
What?
I'm sorry.
I apologize. I should have been more careful.
No.
Don't mind him, it's not your fault.
Okay.
It's all our fault. I'm sorry too. Seems I misunderstood. We forgot that the plan all along was to redistribute the videos.
Daddy!
Hey,
It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting. Thank goodness. The hell is this mushy feel-good crap?
You stupid.
You're all idiots. I'm through getting along with you dummy bears.
well now.
I'm sorry to cause you much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation.
I see.
See, the Monocos really distributed the motive videos at random. To my own video was nothing more than bad luck.
Oh, I see.
You just watched it without knowing why it was given to you?
Hey!
What was in your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everything. I will tell you the truth in its entirety, but I doubt that everyone will believe it.
So,
If that's the case, why don't we all watch the motive video together?
That's right.
Yes, that would be much better. Let's hear before Daddy gets bored again. How thorough of you. Yeah, I suppose it's better this way. Perhaps the truth would be easy to believe if you witness it with your own eyes. Kumi had spoken. The Monocos began playing the video. Kumi Tojo's motive video.
alright! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day,
She's in the White House.
she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country.
Isn't that what she's been trying to do, though?
He asked Kirumi to make this
My
country
God!
great again and transferred all his authority to her.
No. Absolutely not. We're not going to talk about this.
No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister.
This was in 2017 when he was still president. I am not going into politics, so I'm just going to leave it there.
Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life.
That only she can fulfill? Like, no one else can fulfill them?
Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple.
Even the kids.
What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
I definitely don't like the mock-up of Trump that Monokuma just did during the showing of Kurumi's motive video. Why, though? You really have to do that? This is a Japanese game. He was president of America. Damn.
What?
What the hell? The Prime Minister?
Yes.
Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching the video. Remembered?
Wait!
Please hold on! This video is true?
What is this?
It's ridiculous. There's no way Kurumi's really the Prime Minister.
I do not agree.
No, it's the truth. I am Kurumi Toad's the ultimate mate, and the most important people to me
This is my
are the
selfless
citizens
devotion.
of this country. That includes everyone else here as well.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past. But he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
They're confusing the shit out of me, because this makes no sense, and I gotta take a dump.
I see.
I see. So Kurumi was the real Prime Minister, running the country behind the scenes. Maki says he believed that a high schooler could be Prime Minister.
Really don't get
I don't think it's odd that an ultimate level talent can be that powerful. I mean, Keyboy's talent lets him pretend to be human, even though he's a heartless robot. But I'm still not, I'm not pretending, I am still learning.
I see.
I see. Well, good luck, I guess.
Incredible.
I was aware of Kurumi's impressive talents for Prime Minister.
But
That Kurumi really is Prime Minister? She's a burden of country's future?
Actually,
Throw the video aside, Kurumi doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that.
yoo-hoo!
Hey! I get that Kurumi is really important, but what about that unprecedented crisis?
I do not know.
I don't know, actually. Why can't I remember? My memory's lost.
That's...
Wait, isn't this just like the ultimate hunt?
That is correct.
Perhaps it's connected to the ultimate hunt. Ultimate hunt is connected to the unprecedented crisis facing the nation? That's true. How are they connected? What's the ultimate hunt anyway?
I do not know.
I don't know what is happening to the nation while I'm here inside the end wall. This is why I needed to know. To know what that most important people in my life were safe.
This is my selfless devotion.
I am duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
My apologies.
That's why I needed to escape.
If so...
So you weighed our lives against the lives of everyone else in the nation. But if those are the options, of course you'd pick everyone outside, right? There's just too many lives at stake out there. We just stopped Kurumi from doing that because we selfishly wanted to live. What should we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? Everyone outside died because Kurumi is dead.
Why?
Doesn't that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? What do we do?
Wait!
What's Monokuma planning to do with the rest of humanity? You know how many people live in the country? Like 100 million, easily.
Always messing around.
No matter how powerful the mastermind is, there's no way they could really...
Bears do not lie.
You're not Monodam!
Bears do not lie.
Hey,
I am the ruler of this world! Nothing is beyond my power!
Huh?
Nothing beyond your power? What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
100%.
That's 100% a lie. It is impossible that he could bring disaster to a country.
What are you trying to pull?
It's so funny.
cuz.
You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway.
Shing.
If you can't believe it, then you're terrified for no reason. But do humans lie? Why are humans the only animal that tells lies? Hey, cut it out! It's serious. I ain't gonna keep talking about Kurumi.
Dang it.
Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him.
Oh, I see.
That's right. We know your motive to kill, but why did you kill Ryoma specifically? Because he was easy to kill. Was this because of the fact that he wanted to die?
Huh?
Easy to kill? Weird. Ryoma, not that weak. When he uses his Shikuchi method, even Gonta could not catch.
I do not agree.
His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have the reason to live.
Do you agree?
Without that, he became the weakest among us.
Huh?
What? I took advantage of his weakness and killed him. What do you mean? Someone and I had urgent matters to discuss and to meet me in the research lab on the 3rd floor. There I revealed my motive video, and afterward I told him.
That is correct.
I am responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. He then responded,
Got it.
so you got a reason to survive. That's the complete opposite of me. I guess I am doing this voice again. That's good. If you got something to live for, it means your life is valued. After he said that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around.
And then, he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
That's why I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people.
Then
Then Ryoma knew he was going to be killed?
but...
Wait a minute, it's Maki's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore.
What?
Why is it Maki's fault? He already decided he didn't want to live. What?
Because...
Him only gave up on life after you showed him his motive video. Well, since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What are you talking about?
What's your point?
Wait!
Wait a minute, you're talking about as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Did you just say that he only checked the name and didn't watch the video? Did I say that?
Huh?
What are you getting at? I probably shouldn't say anything, but someone has to step up and speak for poor Ryoma.
I told you.
What's your point? That he gave up life because I showed him his motive video? I'll get to that in a second, but why do you think Ryoma wants to see his motive video? Because he was looking for a reason to live. Isn't that right, Maki?
Why?
How do you know that?
What?
It's not motive videos. Didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember. Because once you watch him, you get a motive to kill.
but
But if it shows someone important to me, I'd really like to see that.
Hey,
Any idea who'll be in that video?
no.
I don't. That's what I want to see it. Once I know I got something important to me, I'll have a reason to live.
Jeez.
So I've got a reason to live, and I've got a reason to escape here with you guys.
In other words,
Other words, that video might just give me a motive to live.
please.
So please.
that's true.
You're right, he was looking for a reason to live. Which means you shouldn't have shown him his motive video in the first place.
Hey!
What do you mean? What did his video show? Nothing. His motive was empty.
Huh?
Empty?
Okie dokie.
Oh, we're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we? Oh, and now we can see Ryoma's video.
All right. Who's the most important? This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really,
What?
I am. You have my deepest sympathies.
But this is because his girlfriend was already killed? What about its cat?
Sorry.
What about his cat, though? No one was important to him?
Always messing around.
That's what he was shown. If he saw something like that, he had none to care for and none who cared for him. He found no motive to live. Because of that, he chose to let Kurumi claim his life.
I see.
So, that's why. He must have just watched the video before I summoned him to meet with him. Meet with him. He just gave up then? To hell with that damn moron.
But...
It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live.
Because...
That's why you did such a terrible thing, right, Kurumi? For too many reasons.
Yes.
You are free to judge me for killing Ryoma. I would bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people.
Forever.
Because that is what it means to serve with selfless devotion. That's why I needed to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, and elderly.
My apologies.
I wanted to live. Kurumi. Monokuma, Gonta have a question.
You need something?
What is it? Can Gonta be blackened instead of Kurumi?
Huh?
What?
Gonta.
Gonta, not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Kurumi should live, not Gonta. World needs her. He's thinking the same thing, asshole. I don't want to die, but Kurumi's life is way more valuable than mine. He's got the lives of hundreds of millions of people on his shoulder, right?
Unfortunately.
Logically, Kurumi's survival would result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would. Jeez, maybe it would have been better if we'd gotten the culprit wrong. What do you mean? Kurumi survived, and the nation's future will be secure. Then, what was the point of me doing all this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Was I wrong? I shouldn't have...
Shuichi!
What kind of face is that, Shuichi? If you're my psychic, then suck it up!
Huh?
What?
Hey!
It goes for all of you. To hell with all that value of life shit.
Alright!
That's not just something. You can't trade it or put a price on it. Kaito,
Listen up.
and your life doesn't just belong to you. It's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, even your neighbors.
I mean,
It's not something you can just decide to throw away on your own.
don't worry about it.
So we didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You could even go to the stars.
Of course!
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I want to live. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here.
Jeez.
That idiot's talking again. But he's right. I mean, you're right too. He's an idiot, but he's right.
So divine.
Yep. And I thought did it again. I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration. Shut up! That's because I'm calling me an idiot. And she just went back to the whole Atwa damned idiot, and then Kaito being called an idiot again.
But...
Maybe his stupid speech is just what we need to hear Kurumi. Kurumi certainly looks shaken by it. Shaken?
Because?
Do you really think someone was so desperate to live as Kurumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up even now. Just hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place.
Huh?
What?
But
Monokuma would never allow Blackie to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel so she could use that as cover to escape on her own. How about it, Kurumi? Am I close? You are the most detestable crat I have ever met. You know exactly what I would attempt, yet allow me to explain anyway.
Huh?
What? What he just said was true?
You mean?
You try to trick Gota? Try to trick everyone?
Really?
Just backstabbing? Nah. If I say that word, I'm gonna get demonetized, so yep. Backstabbing.
Cut it out.
Enough, she was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that.
That is correct.
That's right, I must survive. Because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulders. I would not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. Quest will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen of this nation.
You must live.
So no matter what, I cannot die. That's why I killed Ryoma. Even now, I refuse to give up.
Huh?
Kurumi,
I see.
you still refuse to give up, so what do you intend to do?
You must live.
I intend to live. Must survive, no matter what it takes. If I must debase myself, so be it. I will drink filth and eat carrion to survive.
I will survive.
Will do anything, anything to survive. She screamed and she started running. As far as this hall, then. Couldn't believe what I was seeing. Really undignified exit. Like, unlike all the other victims, Kurumi was determined to survive.
I have to escape. I won't die here.
There's no way I'm letting you out of here! It was ugly and raw and feral. She just ran as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out. Run! Run! Run, Kurumi!
Please run!
Hurry! Run! Please hurry! Hurry! Run!
Hey,
Like I said, I'm not letting you leave!
please!
Please run!
I will live. I refuse to die in a hellhole like this.
Now, I've prepared a
Disappears.
special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
Which means that he expected her rebellion.
For my nation. For my people.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I will not die!
She's running here too. Kurumi has been found guilty.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
She's not giving up. There she is. Wish I knew what those said. Notice to quit. Strand of agony. Ultimate Kurumi Tojo's execution executed. Ultimate maid. Strand of agony. Climbing up a thorny vine. And if that weren't enough, saws. All sliced up. It's like a barbarian now. Lights. Or at least what she thought was light. Her desperation to escape from here. Made her see things. Not only that, this would be her constant death. And like I said, another one's gonna die. Monosuke. Monodam committed another murder. And like that, Kurumi went kersplat. Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate maid, is now dead. And so is just about any chance of actually getting out of here. Mine again.
Really?
Why, Monitor? Why'd you kill Monosuke? Oh no, I'm vomiting!
It's okay.
If you need to vomit, let it out. You will feel much better afterward. Monosuke, he was no different from Monokin. He was getting in the way of us getting along. We don't need him.
Yeah?
Don't need him?
Get along.
We few remaining Monicas must get along.
We are all friends.
No matter what, we must always get along. Not even Father can stop us from getting along.
I will not forget.
Not if he knows what is good for him. You're telling him no? Eh? This academy belongs to the age, to us. The age of the Monicas begins now. How dare you think that rebellious tone was me, young man? And yet this angsty attitude of yours is just so cute.
You're
So cute how your little crew has shrunk by one member. Yep, shrunk. You're not getting any larger, you know.
They're so...
Ah, it's so unbearably cute. All these kittens make me feel like I'm about to sneeze.
How horrible!
Ah! Glee, bitch! Alright, let's read that again. Glee, bitch! What? Why are you crying, ugly bitch?
Stop it!
Doesn't matter, no there's time for that. Of course Mew was gonna get offended by that. Yeah, Kurumi. I can't take it anymore. Even Kurumi was so cute, was killed so brutally. I don't want to do this anymore. Am I gonna end up like this too?
I'll protect you!
Don't let this happen, Himiko. I'll protect you no matter what. Protect you no matter what. But I don't want to do this anymore either. Please, let's just stop this killing game. I don't care if we stay trapped here forever.
Come on, come on.
Isn't that what Atwa said?
Atua says so.
Even desire to escape from this place and corrupt your beyond redemption. You're beyond redemption. It's Monokuma who's corrupt. He's the one distributing the motive videos.
I see, yes.
Videos were more dangerous than we thought. To have driven Kurumi that far.
That's true.
What worries me is, as long as we're trapped here, we don't know what's true or false.
Okay.
Must be why Kurumi did not want to show us that video. If everyone felt the same murderous rage as she did, I think it would be pure chaos. She wanted to stop it. If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other.
Of course.
That's what our consent is from the beginning, not including you, of course.
However,
I had assumed Kokichi would try to show us our videos to get under our skin. But that did not come to pass. What, I wonder, were his intentions? I never do anything like that. I'm still thinking about what Kurumi said. What Kurumi said? I think just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching the video.
that's...
What she said earlier, correct?
Huh?
What about it? She said she remembered, and it didn't sound like a lie either. That video had the properties of the flashback light if it made her remember.
What?
The properties of flashback light?
Okay.
So how could Kurumi forget something she never should have forgotten? The entire nation seems too important for her to just forget. Yeah, that's true. Does that mean we have motives to kill that we'll remember by watching our videos? That's the case. Maybe it's for the best that we don't watch the videos. As long as we don't see the videos, we don't know our motives.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm convinced it's probably for the best. Motive videos would mess us up. It's better if we just believe in each other. It's right. It's best that we not remember our motive for everyone's sake. Hearing you speak of everyone's sake is the least believable lie I've heard yet.
So mean.
Not rude. I'm always doing stuff for everyone's sake.
It's a lie.
I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I'll just keep lying. But maybe seeing Kurumi's final moments had made me change my views.
Because...
Trying to escape until the very end, running away to live might not be a bad idea.
You're right.
Maybe facing the truth isn't enough.
That's right.
Yeah, true. It's okay to run sometimes. You just gotta win in the end. It's all you gotta do. And with that, second class trial ended for us. A Pyrrhic victory. We had still lost a friend. What is the end Kaito spoke of, and how do we reach it? I don't know. I still don't know. When we return from the courtroom, the area is already blanketed in darkness.
For now,
we should rest. To me, this seems the most rational course of action.
You're right.
Yeah, my brain's out of juice from going full throttle all day.
Why, you?
Like you even have a brain to use.
I won't forgive you.
Yo, this killing game is over. I won't allow it to go on.
It'll be okay.
It'll be fine as long as we listen to Atra. We'll all be just fine. Will that be your downfall, Andrew?
What's wrong?
Jokota, why are you staring up at the sky? It's just, even when all this bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty. But stars here are different, not the same ones Gonta used to. Do you mean the position of the stars? Yeah, Gonta looking, but no can find star he remembers.
Why?
Why? Were we taken somewhere far away? Far away.
Hey, so...
Let's all head back already. I'm wiped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey!
Well, hold on. I have to tell you guys something. I'm a bitch. Now, like I said, I'm wiped out. Now, it won't take that long, so just listen to what I have to say.
What is it?
Well then, what does they have to say? What seems to be treating me like some kind of compulsive liar?
You get it?
That's ridiculous. There's a way worse liar than me in our group. A liar worse than you? Talking about Maki. What? What do you mean Maki's a liar? Maki admitted it during the class trial, remember? Ryoma wanted her to show him his motive video because he was looking for a reason to live. But that wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki?
Huh?
Blackmail? Ryoma was just haven't discovered Maki's true identity. So he just used that to blackmail. I bet he said something like, if you don't show me my motive video, I'll tell everyone what you really are. I had to do it. That's why Maki didn't want us to know that she met with Ryoma. She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last minute.
Hold on!
Why? What show are you making up now? Maki's true identity? What? I know Maki's true identity the whole time. Yep. For a moment there, I thought Maki disappeared. She moved so fast.
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. Would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki! What the hell's going on?
Yeah, you could probably snap my neck like a twig right now. That's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows, right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?
Yep, she's an assassin. Yep, that's where I expected it was gonna leave it. The line divides heaven and hell. Complete. Yeah, the thin line could have been the rope, and heaven and hell could have been referring to Ryoma's lab and the gym. There's your thin line right there. Sweeps week, and the picture is Minosuke. The servant's gloves. Anyways, that'll be it for now. Well, not entirely. I will get back to everyone with Kurumi's free time, since she had died now. So I will do Kurumi's free time, and I will meet you back here. There. Alright then. See you during Kurumi's free time. We know how this works. Let's just see if I actually have something Kurumi likes. And I guess it's to read up on the glove too. Complete Clear Chapter 2, a memento of Kurumi. She always wore them as she worked for everyone's sake. Kidoku. What do we need? Well, if we want to go ginger tea, I have a lot of them. I want to start with what she loves, so 43. We do not have that. 53. We have no more of those. 54. We only have 3 of these, and I kind of want to save them for Himiko. So I guess we... What about 97? Oh, 199 work? Okay, good. I can give her the sparkly sheets, okay. I guess we can do that. But also give her some ginger tea so you can see some of the text of things she only likes. I mean, I can also give her the cleansing air freshener. I don't think anyone else is really going to want that. Alright then. So 97 and 99 now work for her. So where's Kurumi? She is the second floor school building. So let's just go where Mew is. Damn it! So she's in the classrooms, and I think it said she was in this room. Let me actually look at that again. Oh no, she's in her lab. I guess that makes sense. I think her lab did just open up this chapter, so it makes sense that she would be checking it out. The ultimate maid lab. Rumi Tojo. I wonder what Monokuma plans to do next. Yes, that's nice. No, there's no point thinking about it. Anyway, I found a vacuum cleaner, so I decided to use it at once. Spent some time gawking at Kurumi's beautiful cleaning techniques. Kurumi and I grew a little closer. I'll give her both of 97 and then I'll work 99. Or 99, I'll work her 97. So, a spray air freshener. It's holy water mixed in. It's said to repel ghosts and paranormal entities. There you go. Seems I did not have to give you any advice on how to select the right gift. You have made me incredibly happy.
How can I help
Shuichi, how can I help you? Help me?
I will grant
Give me any command. I'll do anything for you. I don't really have anything to ask you at the moment. Why did you talk to me then? Well, I was thinking that we could spend some time together. Is that alright?
I do not agree.
Not at all. If that is what you wish for, then I will wait by your side forever. So please do not hesitate and request anything. It's not that I want you to wait on me, I just want to be with you a while. It's a rather vague request. What do you wish for me to do?
No.
I already told you I don't wish for you to do anything. Why'd you call for me then? Alright, how about this? Let's talk about something. Would you like me to serve you by keeping you company? Serve? Is that not what you wished for? No, this isn't quite it. What should I say? It's me. Perhaps that's why she's so insistent about this. Sweet, I'm gonna suffocate. Kurumi's being too serious. Hey, Kurumi. Didn't you chat with your classmates during lunch breaks or after school?
Yes.
I had somewhat. Why do you ask?
Remember.
Because I want to spend time with you in that way. For example, perhaps you could drink some tea in the dining hall.
That is fine.
Yes, that's fine. Let's go to the dining hall. Good, she seems to understand. Maybe. Maybe she just understands you as wanting to make tea. Shuichi, what would you like to drink? Tea or coffee?
That's true.
Tea, I suppose. Understood. I will go and prepare it. Please wait. Wait, Kurumi! That's too late. She's already in the kitchen. Didn't mean to make her prepare tea all by herself. My apologies for making you wait. It is done. In return, pushing the cart on that cart was... What is all this? It's your afternoon tea. I can see that, but I've never seen something so extravagant. There were delectable sandwiches, cakes, and scones lined up on the cart. The tea smells so wonderful, but all the other tea I'd ever had to shame. But all this in just minutes. Is this the power of the ultimate maid?
Please, go ahead.
Shuichi, please sit here.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Sat down, but no scream standing still, with perfect posture as always. Wait, aren't you going to sit? If I sit as well, then I cannot serve you.
No.
I don't want you to serve me. Come and sit with me.
Please, go ahead.
It's just for you, so please.
But
may I?
Shuichi, you commanded me to prepare your tea.
I will do my best.
Intend to complete any request given. Please enjoy this tea. Okay. Seems like she takes her job seriously. Can we wait on me hand and foot and I return to my room? Tea, sandwiches, the scones, the cakes were all excellent. Luckily for me, I actually have no reason to just go ahead and walk everywhere since I'm already max level. I actually wouldn't be surprised if she was just standing out here. But of course she's not. It would have been too easy. Oh, but Kurumi is nearby. She seems to be in the pool area. So I guess let's head there since we can't warp there. I notice I'm not collecting any of the little Monokumas, but if I see them, I'm gonna grab them. There she is.
That is correct.
You know, Shuichi, the best detectives in the world were alive during the Victorian era. Have you read many novels about the detectives of that era?
May I?
If you don't mind, would you tell me which detective from that era you admire most? Rumi and I spent some time discussing detective novels. Come closer. Seems I know. Oh, she just said the same thing. Kumi, is something wrong? I heard you sign. My apologies. It was to sign in front of you. No, I don't mind. Don't worry about it. That does make me feel better. To be honest, I am worried about something. What about? Since a part of my memory is lost, I cannot remember it clearly. Perhaps because I am trapped here, I have abandoned my master. For an employee's perspective, it would seem like I disappeared without a trace.
You're right.
Suppose that is worrisome. Yes, to be unable to complete a request. Kumi probably thinks that's unforgivable. I'm sure that some people depend on Kumi to work. I'm sure that your employer is very worried not seeing you at work.
That is correct.
That is true. Hey, Kurumi, if it's alright with you, could you tell me a little about your employer? I'm interested in hearing what kind of work the ultimate maid has done in the past. Since it is confidential, I cannot tell you much, but according to my memories, Mistress Naisura was an author of light novels. See, an author. How quaint, a maid that waits on an author.
Either way.
He had so many ideas, but he was in turmoil because he could not write them at all. So I offered advice on writing quickly. After listening to me, he was able to publish a novel per month. He was quite grateful. Per month? He was able to do that? How was he able to do that? For him, I stood a politician from a foreign country, which we learned during the motive video for execution. From a particular man that we do not talk about, ever. I served as his maid, but I also acted as his mentor for Mahjong. A politician needing a mentor for Mahjong?
Yes.
The country had a peculiar system. They decided everything was Mahjong. The person I served won against all his rivals and became the prime minister. So Kumi can play Mahjong too. That's amazing, Kumi. You're always with successful people. The request the maid would do, which is why, if I serve you, then you will be able to walk the same path of success. Me?
Excuse me.
Chuchi, I see potential in you. Similar to the people I have served in the past, perhaps you are a diamond in the rough. If I support you, then maybe you can become more successful. I want to choose my own path. Samantha, I'll be just fine even without your help. That is stupendous, Shuichi. You never failed to take action for your own responsibilities, which means to support you even more. Kumi spent some time with me trying to get me to see my potential. Let's rock. Did you have a request for me? I am glad to assist Mew with her invention. I can fulfill your request after, provided you do not mind waiting, of course. Yes, I should rest a bit before I help her with the invention. Kumi and I took a break together. Break. Maybe a little closer. Sparkly sheet. A cleaning sheet that gets rid of any mess in the kitchen, sink, or even dirt in the faucet. Can also be used to clean robots. Okay, so I could give this to Kipo, or I could have given this to Kipo as well.
I will do my
Will there be duties where I must use this? Then I will accept it, by all means.
I will grant you
Am I mistaken? In that case, I will use this to aid you. Shall we begin then?
What do you think?
Chuchi, have you given some thought to what we discussed before? What we discussed before? Regarding your hidden potential. Of course. I assume you have not thought about it, judging by your reaction. So you can tell, huh?
I am a maid.
Maids require the ability to sense their master's thoughts. Maid's abilities, huh?
Hey!
Seems like you're prepared for anything, Kurumi, but is that expected of you?
That is correct.
If I wish to fulfill all my master's needs, then of course. Not only the needs, but there are times when I must fight for my master's safety. Fight? What do you mean? It is exactly how I said it, although it has not happened too often. Not too often? What happened? I served an owner of a conglomerate before his daughter was kidnapped by criminals. Using his daughter, the criminal organization asked for a ransom equaling the state budget. Only what I paid it. However, giving so much money to criminals had to be avoided. Fortunately, we knew where the criminal's main base was located. I had the owner prepare my weapon so that I may retrieve his daughter. You mean by yourself? Yes, situation called for immediate action. Of course, if I had attacked them by myself, I would not have survived. Daughter's safety was my top priority. Fuji, if you were in a situation, what kind of order would you execute? Well, you're familiar with the location, you should know the layout. You should use that to your advantage, splitting the enemy and engaging them. Well done, Shuichi. Yes, I separate the enemy forces and neutralize them one by one. Honestly amazed. Sure, I can think of it, but I can never actually do it. I secured his daughter and reached the organization's base.
Okay.
So, case closed then?
I do not agree.
No, that was not often. If I had left them as is, I could have attempted to try again. So that's why. Did she kill them all? I persuaded the criminal leader to start a business. A business? I did not see as much potential in him as I see in you, but he did have some. I told him that if I served as his mate, I would definitely make him successful. He understood the situation quickly and considered my proposal. I don't know if considered is the right word. I would never have turned down a maid that could take out a whole group. You're currently maintaining a butler service industry. Butlers, I see. I'm sure that they'll do just fine if they're being taught by Kurumi. Kurumi is a super maid with incredible service. Turn a whole criminal organization around. Kurumi and I parted ways and I returned to my room. He's in their lab again. Since Maki has been standing guard in front of her research lab this whole time, does that mean I need to deliver dinner to her? She cannot enjoy her meal while standing, so I need to bring a table set as well. Perhaps I can find one in the warehouse. For me, I spent some time searching in the warehouse. Come on, I can look closer. I never told you any of this, but is it truly right for me to have this? Thank you, this will help me immediately. If I use it, this can help everyone as well, or immensely. Chuchi, I think you're misunderstanding something. Misunderstanding? You think I am the perfect maid? From what you told me, you're absolutely flawless. With your support, anyone can be incredibly successful. Well, I do appreciate that. I'd not prefer being called a perfect maid machine. I don't think I ever said that. Besides, it's close to impossible to help those without potential to succeed. Well, that may be, but there have been times I was unable to support even those with potential. Huh? There was such a time when I had started my career as a maid. This man hired me, and he was brimmed with ambition and talent. I knew he would become famous, so I did everything I could. I took care of his daily needs and gave him advice. I even worked as his secretary at times. When my master was busy, I would take his place, giving orders to his employees. That's how the company steadily grew. My master was called Hero of Our Era. Eventually, my master became unable to do anything by himself. What do you mean? Provided him far too much. I thought helping my master with any responsibility would benefit him. But he cried to me, saying he was unable to make any more decisions. It's not your fault, Kurumi. They were just too reliant on you. No, it was my fault. I was thought about my own actions, neglecting my master's feelings. You're like a doting mother. Did I say something wrong? Please do not call me a mother. We're the same age. That could be taken as an insult for a woman. Think about it before you say it. Okay, I'm sorry. Should you be self-conscious about that?
I will do my best.
I will not make the same mistakes again. There's still a weakness I cannot overcome. It is my most fearful enemy. The most fearful enemy? What's that? Cognac. Huh?
Cognac.
Oh, I cannot cut cognac. What?
Excuse me.
I assume you have not noticed. I never use cognac in my cooking. I think you mentioned it. I suppose it's true. I have been avoiding it to elude suspicion, but I am prepared to dice it and use it. So her weakness is the fact that there's something she can't cook. I'm trying to teach Kurumi how to cut cognac. bringing up just being sad because you can't cook cognac is kind of a random situation depending on what we heard of her so far.
That is correct.
Preparations for the magic show have been going well. Angie, myself, and others have been helping Himiko. Yes, I am free at the moment, so I can commit to your request. Spend some time with Kurumi.
I will do my best. I will grant your wishes. That is troubling.
How troublesome. Kurumi, something wrong? You're about to hear me complain. I would fear you as a maid.
No.
No, that's not true. If that's what's bothering you. Asking for help in solving problems faster will help your master too, won't it?
That is correct.
That is true. I do not have a master to serve at the moment. I am but a stray maid.
Huh?
A stray maid?
May I?
I use the phrase stray maid to help you understand. It is similar to a stray cat or dog. So I don't think those things belong in the same category.
What should we do?
What should I do? Being a stray maid that much of a problem? Yes, it is incredibly dishonorable. It's even more serious than when she told about her most fearful enemy.
I am a maid after all.
After my last master disposed of me, or no person needs my assistance. The same as having no existence. Really? That bad?
Hey!
Kurumi, I have a proposal for you. Even if it's just for a little while, why don't I become your master? It's alright with you, of course. If it is you, then I don't have any complaints, but you will have to pay me. After you sign the contract, I'll serve as your maid. Right.
That is correct.
For my salary, standard is 10,000 a day. What?
May I?
That's how I'll charge you additional fees.
Wait!
It's not way too expensive?
Yes.
Because I am aware that it's more expensive than the usual market rate. My service is well worth it. It will not be a waste of your money. That's the way she said that. She's completely confident.
Alright.
Right, I'll pay you. You sure?
Because...
When I think about it, it's an investment for my future. It's not so expensive. Most importantly, you get to keep your honor. Is something wrong? He's laughing. Kurumi laughing?
Excuse me.
I was joking.
Huh?
Joking?
Do you agree?
$50 a day is definitely too steep for the price. So I was kidding about the stray maid thing. I didn't know you could tell jokes, Kurumi. Yeah, such humor is needed for a maid to calm their master. I mean, I would tell jokes to my master. Master? Yeah, I have told you this before, but I feel something within you. I want to serve you regardless of the money.
As your personal maid, allow me to support your future. Once we escape, will you give serious consideration to employing my services?
Okay.
Kurumi. That wasn't a joke this time. Kurumi's dead serious. I feel like Kurumi would be totally wasted on me, but I want to see the same potential that Kurumi sees in me.
You're right.
Yeah, I'll consider it.
Thank you.
Yeah, my gratitude. I hope it will be a wise choice. And that's it. Kurumi is now done. Bed making. Weird name for a skill, though. Kurumi, I discuss my future and I return to my room. Undergarments, of course. Sticking to those, why don't we? Kurumi's favorite panties, an elegant pair of underwear with deep purple lace. Anyway, let's see what's her deal. 5'9", so she's definitely tall. 115 pounds, 33-inch chest, blood type B, born May 10th. Likes cleaning, but dislikes taking days off, and she's the ultimate maid. She's hard at work. Genuine maid who takes every word as an order. She makes wonderful tea, and her abilities are endless. She told me that she has helped many people rise to greatness, and that she senses greatness in me. It seems that if she becomes my maid, I can walk the same path to glory that her previous masters did. Maids must train many skills, even combat. Kurumi says that she has even taken down a crime syndicate to protect her master. Seems perfect, but she has experienced failure. She once coddled one of her masters too much, until he became totally dependent on her. She has since vowed to never make that mistake again. She says that she sees even more potential in me. She wants to serve me as a maid, completely free of charge. Promise her that I will consider her offer after we escape. And then bed making increases the recovery speed of the focus gauge, which might be really good. Let's actually take a look at that. Bed making. Of course it's gonna be expensive. Or whatever. Nice. Let's just go ahead, show off the secret background for this episode, and we'll end it there.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out. The tank about Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
Ah, and he was eaten alive!
Bone by piranhas. Savage way to go.
No, that's wrong. The underwater...
I only feel the truth. Maybe Himiko is right. The underwater escape might be real magic. Because from what I've seen, there is no trick or gimmick in that tank.
Yeah, see? Shuichi agrees. There's no trick. It's magic.
Why do you look so surprised?
Wait up, Shuichi! Why are you trying to white knight your way into Himiko's heart? Just so you know, Himiko has already chosen me as her one and only soulmate.
But if that trick was actual magic, then I'm more inclined to believe she's the culprit.
If you can perform mysterious miracles, couldn't you have just swapped places with Ryoma? What? No, wait. Ryoma couldn't have been killed by the piranhas. If the piranhas I used in my show are special, they only use dead flesh.
Only dead flesh?
How does it mean?
What the? Are you just pretending to be nice to Himiko so she'll tell us the truth?
No, that's not.
Huh? Are you sure it wasn't the piranhas? We saw Ryoma reduced to bones. He totally died from all the piranhas' chops, right?
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
Back for nighttime? I believe most of
I only feel the truth. Maybe we can't prove everyone's alibi, but we can still pinpoint the culprit.
How so?
Last night, Kaito and I heard Maki speaking with Ryoma. But I haven't mentioned what happened after. Kirumi, any thoughts?
Did you return to your respective dorm rooms?
Yes, we did. But I couldn't fall asleep, so I was awake until morning, which allowed me to hear a certain sound in the night. Last night, I heard the sound of someone leaving their room and exiting the dorm. And after some time, I heard the sound of them returning.
Could it have been the culprit?
But all you heard was a sound? That doesn't mean you know who made it.
Indeed, it doesn't. But I didn't hear the sound of someone going down the stairs. Which must mean that whoever left has a room on the first floor. No one on the second floor left the dorm that night.
So everyone on the second floor has an alibi? You cannot determine the culprit with just that.
On the contrary, once we rule out the second floor, we know who the culprit is. Because preparing the ropeway required time to be spent in the gym. It's extremely likely that the culprit helped set up the magic show. In short, Himiko, Angie, Kaito, or Kirumi.
I see. So among the four, the only one with a room on the first floor of the dorms is...
Yes. Only Kirumi.
You heard a sound, huh? Well, I hear a load of BS. But unfortunately for you, Kirumi, your time's up. We already know you're the only one capable of setting all this up. Right, Shuichi?
Right. The only person who could have prepared his murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym, in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.